Hey everybody, welcome to today's live stream. We are in London Gatwick Airport and it is a busy place. There's about 15-20 airplanes on the ground right now. I'm on VATSIM, so these are all live players. For some reason there's some extra AI in there and I don't know why they're going in, but it's very annoying. I have to work on trying to make sure they don't populate in as well. But we're here and we are flying today down to Faro, down in Portugal, southern Portugal, right on the Mediterranean coast. So we may get a couple other people joining us, flying their own airplanes, popping in. But for now, we're going to hop in to the aircraft and start getting set up. Now, I should have the freeware Gatwick Airport loaded in, but for some reason it is not loading in, and that's why the timing on the stream at the beginning was a little off. I went back out, removed it, reloaded it into the community folder, restarted the sim, and no, it's not loading. So I'm going to have to get a hold of the developer, see what's going on with that. But other than that, I think we're good to go. So we're going to hop into the airplane, start getting her set up, and then we'll figure out what's going on. It looks like they've changed the runway since I did my flight planning, so we'll get our clearance from delivery. They're all online today. We got clearance, delivery, apron, tower, approach and departure, and center. So we should have good ATC coverage right out of England. Anyway, let's hop in and we'll get going. Alright, there we go. So we got our charts and everything is set. We've checked the weather. The weather's not bad. There was a storm front that seemed to move through a little while ago, but it's clearing up now. Got 149 passengers today. Cargo and fuel should all be good. So we're going to get the aircraft started on our pre-start checklist. So parking brakes are set, chocks have been removed, ground power is connected, throttle levers are at idle, ignitions are at cutoff, or throttle engine masters are at cutoff, sorry, the ignition's in normal. Batteries are on, generator switches are on, external power is connected. And we'll get the adheres up and going. There we go. And we'll get all our panels turned up now. So the flight's about 2.5 hours. And again, the weather should be good. Lisbon control was up. And I think there was a couple, maybe Faro Tower, I'm not sure. Well, obviously things could change in a couple hours. It'll take to get down there, so we'll do our thing and then see. So we'll get these turned up. And come down here, and there's the E-cams. Get the light panel. One notch is always on the floods, just to help with the illuminations. And we'll get the overheads up. So that's all that. Landing gear lever is confirmed down, flaps are confirmed up, spoilers are confirmed retracted. Fuel quantity is accurate. Seat belts and portable devices are coming on, and crew, you can start boarding when you are ready. Oh, hang on. I might have lost connection to that when I restarted, so let me just do that, and there we go. So everyone is starting to load on. And that is good. So let's switch over to clearance. Let's see if ATIS is up. Let's see what they're saying. So ATIS is 136,525. So we'll come down here to the radios. It's 136,525. A lot of scrolling here on the dial. And before I forget, we will start this. 136,525. Okay, looks like he hasn't recorded it. Gatwick information. Runway in use 26 left. Transition level, flight level 8. Surface winds 26 at 5 knots. Visibility 10 miles. Few clouds at 700. Broken 1,100 feet. Temperature +2. Dew point +2. QNH 994. So we'll set that now. So things are going to go rather quickly once we start going with multiple frequency changes. 994, advise aircraft type, first contact, information, uniform. Okay. So let's see what's happening on clearance. Clearance delivery is 121.95. And ground 121.8. We'll get that dialed in now. There we go. Do a quick. That's still set. Okay. Catering and baggage is now happening. That is all good. Let's see if they are up and ready. Gatwick delivery, good morning. Portugal 428, looking for clearance to Faro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in a front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bins. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items,
I did not catch that. I'll wait for the...
If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform
just
the
waiting
actions
for
required. If you are not able or prefer not to
her to
perform these
finish.
actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once you depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
There we go. Delivery, Portugal 428, looking for clearance to Faro.
Portugal 428, please report the aircraft type and stand number.
Oh. Roger, aircraft type is Airbus A320, and we are at stand 106. Is that 105?
Roger, Airbus 428 clear to Faro on the 9 Mark 1 X-ray departure. After 9 Mark, by Lima 620 to Southampton, then asphalt and squawk 7231.
Why are these all down there? Delivery Portugal 428. Stand by, I'll be with you in a second.
Portugal 428, I check in, clear to Faro on 9 Mark 1 X-ray departure. After 9 Mark, Lima 620 to Southampton, then asphalt and squawk 7231.
We're ready to go when you are.
Yeah, delivery, just to confirm, it was the Nov 1X departure. And can you give me the squawk again, please?
Portugal 428, I've even sent you 5 text. Please check the text message.
Roger, we'll check text. Portugal 428. Oh.
Delta Cadet, Ryanair, Triple Golf, 52, avoid 77,
Ryan 34 Golf, Whiskey Garrick delivery. Hello. Clear to Palma de Mallorca. Bogna 1 X-ray departure. Squawk 0313.
trying to say again for the Ryanair Triple Golf.
Ryan 34 Golf Whiskey, clear to Palma de Mallorca. Bogna 1 X-ray departure. Squawk 0313.
Right, say Ryanair Triple Golf Whiskey, Smith and Palma, Vita Bogna 1 X-ray, squawk 0313, Ryan Triple Golf Whiskey.
Ryan 34 Golf Whiskey, correct. Report ready. Airport 428, correct. Report ready.
We'll report ready, Portugal 428. Alright, so I figured it out. It wants us to do a little bit of a crazy backtrack, but we're not going to do that. So we are going to go, we'll delete that waypoint, we'll delete that waypoint, and we have our track. So if we come down here, so if we go to our flight plan, we are going to be departing runway 26 left, on the Novma 1X departure with no transition. And after Novma, we are going direct to Sam. So this one gets unpinned, and this one. So we're going all the way down here to Novma, which is just after the Midhurst VOR, although you can't see that. And then we head out. We'll go direct to Sam. So the Ivemure and Volga ones would actually backtrack us, but that's fine. We will deal with that. We've also got altitude restrictions on this departure of 4,000 feet. Our squawk is going to be 7231. 7231. So we'll get that set up, and we're on standby.
Gatwick delivery, Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee company check.
And we're going to carry on with the rest of our
Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee, guide delivery. Hello, everybody 5.
preps. So we're going to start up the APU now,
Thank you.
and we'll get into the rest of our aircraft setup. Couldn't understand his accent, and that is all on me. So back to the initialization page. Everything is like passenger numbers. We got 146 passengers. Actually, that will go in here.
Gatwick delivery, Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee is on stand 3-3, requesting clearance to Innsbruck.
Is it in here?
Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee, please report your aircraft type.
Aircraft type is a Boeing
Nope.
757-200.
Roger, Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee, clear to Innsbruck, ADMAC to X-ray departure, squawk 3205.
That's fine. Anyway, back to initialization. Be 0 fuel weight 58.2.
Cleared to Innsbruck 5 Admiral to X-ray
And
departure, and was it squawk?
Center of gravity is
29.37.
29.37.
Squawk 3205.
Block fuel is 8.8.
Squawk 2205, Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee.
And that is good. I'll clear all those notes. Our trip wind is a headwind of 5 today.
It's at 3. Question is 3205.
Correction 3205, Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee.
Tomjet 4 Lima Yankee, correct. Report ready.
All right. That is all set. So we'll go over to our performance page. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Let's go on. Our flex temp today is 55 degrees. And we are going flaps 1, and it is a down 0.2 on the trim. So that is set. So our V1 is 134, our VR is 135, and our V2 is 139. Did I say V2 for that one? No.
Gatwick delivery
V1.
confirmed, runway.
So that's all set.
26
Flight
left
plan
of
is
departure.
in.
From departure runway 26 left.
Okay, so our
Roger, thank you.
performance is in. Our progress page is in. Fuel prediction, I'm going to check it this time because I always forget, is 3.9 according to the computer. Our fuel prediction for the sim estimated fuel on board. Where's my fuel?
Gatwick delivery, Tomjet 245.
Tomjet 245, guided free, hello,
It's
fast message.
3.0.
Good afternoon, Gatwick delivery. This is Tomjet 245. We request the IFR clearance to Newcastle. We've got information Victor QNH 994. We are at stand 25 on the Boeing 737-800 series.
All right.
Roger, Tomjet 245, clear to Newcastle, land on to extra departure, squawk 0476.
So that is set.
We're cleared to Newcastle via the Lamble to X departure, squawking 0476, Tomjet 245.
So the APU is up.
Tomjet 245, correct. QNH 994, report ready.
QNH 994 and Wilco, Tomjet 245.
I'm not sure if there's a volume control for these guys, but we'll see. So there's no ground now, so delivery is doing the ground. So we are all set and ready to go. Ooh, let me pull that up.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We will be ready shortly.
Okay, I will hold.
All right, so throw the beacon light on so that they know we're ready to go. Gatwick delivery, Portugal 428, ready for push and start.
Portugal 428, hold position, contact air ground, 121.18, bye-bye.
1218 for Portugal 428, goodbye. All right, so I'm gonna go over here and pull up the tower frequency while we're here. So 124228. 124 and it's not 228, 225. There we go. Am I at stand 105 or 106? Maybe at 106. Let me just yeah, I'm at 106. Because if I go outside, take a look. Oh, I'm at 105. So I'm the third one in. There's an extra gate here. Ow. I'll call it 105. All right. Let's get back down there, and we'll go back into the cockpit. Ground Portugal 428 at gate 105, ready for push and start.
Portugal 428, Gatwick ground, hello, stand 106, push start through face east.
Push and start approved, face east, Portugal 428. Alright, so we are good to go. We will get
Gatwick
them
ground,
to
Speedbird 612 Mike on Juliet.
pulling the
Mike,
bridge
Gatwick
here.
ground, hello. Continue taxi,
There
hold
we
short
go.
of Romeo. Taxi, hold short of Romeo, Speedbird 612
We're ready
Mike.
for pushback and engine start.
Faro.
Roger, release.
Gatwick ground, Speedbird 464 Charlie, stand 21, ready for push and start.
Working brakes
Speedbird
released.
464 Charlie, Gatwick ground, hello, stand 21, push start through face east. Push start through facing east, Speedbird 464 Charlie. 464 Charlie, just to confirm, sorry, that's facing west.
Prepare cabin for departure.
Alright,
Yeah, Roger, that's right, yeah, facing west.
so you're going to be facing east.
Bravo
Or
easy,
tail left.
Kilo stand 551, requesting push. 87 Whiskey Kilo stand 551, push start through face east. Face east, push start approved, ET 87 Whiskey Kilo. Super 612 Mike, taxi Romeo, Alto Lima.
Somebody's departing. Very
Gatwick
nice.
ground, KLM 611.
KLM KLM 611, take
You're
second right
cleared
onto
behind
Juliet,
start
I'll
your
call you
engines,
back, very
make sure
Super
it's
61
Alright, so
to Mike,
bleeds
taxi,
on,
Romeo, hold short
fuel
Lima.
pumps are on,
Romeo, hold short Lima, speed red 612 Mike.
and engine
Super
start.
612 Mike, expect stand 112.
Fasten, insert the metal fitting.
Okay, stand 112, speed red 612 Mike.
This end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency
So we're
exits
aiming
on
for the line.
Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest
Not
exit.
sure how well we'll
In
do.
some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you.
That's
To
not
check the
bad.
flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask.
KLM 611, Gatwick Ground, hello. Continue taxi, hold short taxiway, Papa, Juliet, expect stand
Equipment is clear. We'll see you on the left side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can
Hold short
disconnect
Papa and
the handsets.
expect stand 22,
Have a good
KLM
time. See you later.
611.
Luggage in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests.
Alright, so he's
When
leaving.
it's ready to do so, open the plastic
Good
strap,
start on engine number 1.
flip it over your head.
Starting engine number
Wrap
2.
the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the laboratory is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back.
Runner 34 Golf Whiskey, Gatwick Ground, hello. Stand 20, push start approved, facing east.
Push start approved facing east, 34 Golf.
Alright. There's EasyJet leaving there. So we're up, everything's good. So that can come off and the APU can come off. We'll get the crew supply. The air is up and good, and the emergency lights are set. So probe and window
KLM
heats
611, hold
will come
position,
on heading.
contact with the aircraft
Indicator
on your right.
are set. Standby instruments are set. Radios and
Hold position, KLM
avionics
611.
are
KLM 611, just confirm
set.
there's an aircraft passing you
Well,
on
I'm
the
going
right.
to turn on the
Roger that,
transponder.
here is KLM 611. KLM 611, apologies for that,
Autopilot
contact.
is
No problem.
set. Let me
That's
just
right. Hotel Alpha Delta India,
hold it short to tango.
confirm
Hotel
4,000.
Alpha Delta Alpha India, Roger. You should have held on 08 left, but no problem. Continue
At the
taxi to
moment,
Western Radius for Tango.
Auto brake is set. Flaps are set.
Mark take you taxi on taxiway tango to Alpha Delta India.
Trim is 2 down.
Ground speed red 612 Mike.
And flight controls.
People 612
Full
Mike,
left,
Gatwick Ground, sorry,
full
back
right,
left, again,
neutral, full forward, full
My
back,
scenery here is a little
neutral,
bit different than the charts. Do
full
you want us
left,
to
full
go
right,
straight ahead
neutral.
and hold short of Lima there, or turn right here onto across Quebec and hold short of Lima?
All right.
People 612 Mike, affirmative, take a right. There should be an aircraft on Lima currently, so...
Taxi lights are on.
Okay, we'll turn right here across Quebec and hold short of Lima, Speedbird 612 Mike.
Correct, KLM 611, continue taxi or talk Papa.
Continue taxi to Papa, KLM 611. Easy 87 Whiskey Kilo for taxi.
Easy 87 Whiskey Kilo, taxi in point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, via Lima Papa, Alpha Sierra.
Lima Papa Alpha Sierra to Alpha 226 left, Easy 87 Whiskey Kilo.
Gatwick Ground, Tom Jet 245, stand 25, request push and start.
You see how busy it is.
Tom Jet 245, Gatwick Ground, hello, stand 25, push start through face west.
Push and start approved facing west, Tom Jet 245.
Gatwick Ground, Portugal 428, ready for taxi.
Portugal 428, Gatwick ground. Correction, taxi, hold short Papa via Kilo.
Taxi, hold short, Papa via Kilo, Portugal 428. Alright, so we're going to move forward slightly.
Ground speed 464, ready for taxi?
Because there's somebody coming down the other way.
Papa via Kilo. Hold short Papa via Kilo, speed 464.
Gatwick, ground to the top end. You just want to say thank you, sir. We're going to switch off right now. Sorry about the hold short to Tango. We got confused a little bit, but we'll see you next time.
That's off, India, no problems here.
So we're taxiing out here. We're going to hold short at Papa here. Because like I said, there's somebody coming down. Or should be somebody coming down or coming out or something. Oh, there he is.
Portugal 428. After the EasyJet A319, pass from left to right on Papa. Continue taxi, hold point Alpha 2, runway 26 left via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Roger, follow the EasyJet Papa Alpha Sierra to holding point. Was that Alpha 2?
A fair.
Roger, to Alpha 2, 428.
Beeper 464
there he
Charlie.
is.
After the Portugal A320neo, emerge from Kilo, joining Papa. Taxi on point Alpha 2, runway 26 left via Papa Alpha, another Alpha Sierra.
Roger, after the Portugal, we'll get to Alpha, sorry, what was the holding point again? Is Alpha 2?
A firm, Alpha 2.
Roger, we'll taxi to Alpha 2, speed 464.
So we're going to go here, we're going to turn right down to Alpha Sierra, turn left, and then stop, hold Alpha 2.
ET84 Papa Tango, Gatwick ground, hello, take second right onto Julia, hold short Romeo.
Very busy here today.
Hold short Romeo for ET84 Papa Tango.
It's pretty cool. So all these aircraft that are moving around, these are all live pilots and stuff. I think I've got some, unfortunately I have some default aircraft in there which I shouldn't have, but EasyJet coming in. And that's fine. Carry on down here, basically following the A319 ahead of us. I wish I did not have the default scenery here. I don't know what happened there.
Portugal 428, contact Gatwick Tower 124225, have a nice flight, bye-bye.
24225 for Portugal 428, have a good day, bye.
Bye.
Uniform, it's vacating, 26 left.
Thank you.
They're going to want,
Viet 7 Whiskey Kilo, runway 26 left.
126, 825.
Clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 26 left, easy 87 Whiskey Kilo. ECG 5 uniform, contact ground 121.8.
121.8 for easy to uniform, thanks.
Bye.
So we're coming down here to Alpha Sierra. Which is this one over here. This is Alpha November. We're going to Alpha Sierra. And then the hold point will come up.
EG 1973, expect late landing clearance.
EG 1973, expect late landing.
And there's the British Airways following us. Tower, good afternoon. Air Portugal 428 at Alpha Sierra, holding short.
Air Portugal 428, Gatwick Tower, hello, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Portugal 428.
Easy 1973, runway 26 left, Jefferson 300 degree 7 knots, clear to land.
There's him coming in there.
Easy 1973, clear to land 26 left. Thank you.
Easy 87 Whiskey Kilo, Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom by Easy 87 Whiskey Kilo.
So we'll get everything up and going.
Runner 3 for Golf Whiskey, Gatwick Tower, hello, hold Mike 1.
Mike 1, Southwest.
Oop, lock the door. So we're set. We're just holding here. EasyJet's coming in.
Spirit 464 with you at holding point Alpha 2.
Spirit 464 Charlie, Gatwick Tower, hello.
So we're on 10. We're going to put him up to 40. We'll be good to go.
Air Portugal 428 behind the landing A320 via Alpha, line up runway 26 left behind.
Behind the landing A320 line up on runway 26 left. Air Portugal 428.
EasyJet 7 Alpha uniform, runway 26 left, surface in 300 degrees 7 knots, clear to land.
Good land, A7 Alpha uniform.
So it looks like approach is offline, but we have center. Where is my thing here? You're gonna go up there.
Easy 1973, contact ground 121.8.
121.8, Easy 1973.
So
Running 3 for Golf Whiskey behind, departing A320neo on your right, via Mike, line up runway 26 left behind. Running 3 for Golf Whiskey behind, the departing A320neo on your right, via Mike, line up runway 26 left behind.
Behind departing 320 via Mike, line up behind, Ryanair 3 for Golf.
interesting clearances here. So he's coming in behind us. I'm going in behind the guy there. Haven't been cleared for takeoff. Just give him the line up. So he's still on the runway. I can see the flashing
Portugal
lights.
428, runway 26 left, surface in 300 degrees 7 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Air Portugal 428. All right. Engines are up to 40, stabilized, and we're going to flex. Ooh, let's get the flight director on so we can see that. We are on flex. Under knots. V1 rotate. Alright, we're pitching up. Gear up.
Air Portugal 428, squawk my Charlie.
Get over there, damn it.
Air Portugal 428, thank you. Unicom, bye-bye.
Over to Unicom for Portugal 428. Goodbye, have a good day.
Center 464 Charlie behind the landing A320 via Alpha, line up from A26 left behind.
Alright, we'll come down to 10 degrees.
The landing A320, line up
228.
464.
Sorry, 22.8 is what we want for Unicom. And now we're going to continue. We're going to go up to 4,000. We'll put the autopilot on. So we're still flying out on our route. When we get down here, we're going to go direct to Sam. There's our flaps are being retracted. So we have no external controllers anymore. It's fine, we're on Unicom now. Alright, I'm not sure why we're busting through our altitude there. Hopefully that'll get us back down where we should be. There we go. 250 knots at 4,000 feet. And then when we get here, we're going to go direct SAM, like I said. And after that, we're fine. After Novma, we can start our climb up to 36,000. So we're turning to the I think that's the Midland or Midhurst VOR. So it looks like I may have lost my... No, they're still going. That's fine. I thought I lost my cabin crew. For some reason it's dropped off the HUD. Let me... It's not on my screen anymore. Alright, well, we're getting a beautiful sunset here. It's probably going to be dark when we get into Faro. That is fine. Yeah, it's the Midhurst VOR coming up. 250 at 4,000 feet. Ooh, that got busy. It's a lot of fun, though. I'm still not sure why I had AI aircraft loading in. Even though I turned them off. There's the south coast of England. Alright, so we're having... no, don't want to go there. So come out of there. Put you back over like that, and we're gonna go direct to SAM. Direct SAM. Thank you. And it should click over. There we go. And we can tell it now to go back into that mode. And since we've gone past, we can start our climb out. So up to 36,000 we go, and we'll set 2,500 feet per minute, or 2,600. There we go. So just going over to the charts here, we're clear of that, and we're good to climb out. Looking at the ATC, really got nothing at the moment. If we go down to Europe, Lisbon approach, or Lisbon's control is still on, so we may run into them. But at the moment, it's just a couple approaches around. Yeah, a couple approaches around the area, but nothing to worry about center-wise. So we're good to climb out. We'll go over to standard pressure now. Landing lights can come off. Strobe lights I'll keep, I'll put on. That's fine. You can come off. Taxi light will come off. Then we're going to continue our climb. Now the engine sounds are different. I'm not sure if these are the final new engine sounds they're putting in or not. But they are sounding a little different, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's get a look at the airplane. There she is. Nice TAP Portugal A320. I think it's about a 2-hour flight or so, and we are flying down to Faro, Portugal, south coast, right on the Mediterranean. Or, actually, I don't think it's the Mediterranean. I think it's the Atlantic because it's on the outside of Gibraltar. I think that's the switchover point. So you can see the weather's pretty good. That storm front that moved through, you can kind of see the dark clouds over to the east. Has cleared up, and looks like we should get a good climb out and a good flight over to Europe.
To connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee.
So that's us through 10,000 feet.
Offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partner.
We are pretty stable now, so
find out more information.
Not sure why we're so dark in here. I'll bring the seat belts off just so that people can relax and do their thing. Just keeping an eye on the ATC charting here. Okay, currently there's just over 1,600 flights ongoing in VATSIM around the world right now, so really, really busy place. And again, we have a pretty good flight going here. I don't know why my PAX HUD disappeared, but at least it is still working. So there's a few aircraft kicking around. The little squawks you're hearing are the text message alerts coming in on the VATSIM program. Yeah, I think they've dialed the engines down a little bit. I forgot to hit the chrono. That's fine. $16,000 feet. And that's a good climb out rate. So we're just about to hit the Southampton VOR. And we will be turning southwest. There we go. And we're going to head down across the channel. And head out. So our ETA is currently showing, what's that, 1825, so just under 2.5 hours. We're almost flying directly into the sun here. That's the Isle of Wight. They had some of the oldest running subway trains. They had old... I'm trying to remember. I think it was 1936 London Underground trains running on their above ground little train system in the western or eastern part of the island. And they just replaced them. I think they're going to 1970s stock. But it allowed them to run a little train network there, and it's very famous for, on the tip there on the left is the port where you come across on ferries and hovercrafts and stuff. And the train goes all the way out on a pier where ships can dock. So it's pretty cool where you actually ride the subway car out on the pier. A little bit of a tourist feature there. There's 22,000. Looks like we do have some weather still ahead. You can see on the weather radar closer in that we've got looks like the storms there. Go this way. We'll zoom out on the course, and it clears up as we go. Hopefully the weather is nice down in Portugal. We did a flight earlier in the week with EasyJet SimPilot flying out of Birmingham, the new Birmingham scenery, and it was like solid cloud cover until we got about 100 miles from the south side of Lisbon there, or south side of Portugal, before it started to break up a bit. But we're doing good. It's a little bit of a shame that approach and center dropped off. It would have been nice to be chatting with them as we did our thing, but it is what it is. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. Given you're popping in now, I take it you won't be joining us for the flight. So once we get up into the cruise, we'll sit back and relax. The cabin crew will start doing their service, and we will be able to start the entertainment for the trip. As per normal, I've got a cartoon lined up, and then we got a movie for the flight. Oh, you are. What's your flight number? Are you 464 Charlie? Yeah, LPFR. Okay. Excellent. So a couple things that I noticed that we'll have to work on is the 464 Charlie. It's the only British Airways flight behind me. When I loaded in, even though I'd shut down the AI and put no AI aircraft on, it was still spawning AI traffic around. I'm not... Oh, okay, well, you should have told me so I knew to look out for you. I was waiting for you to give me a shout with what your flight number was. But anyway, yeah, I had AI traffic spawning in again. Now, the model matching seemed to be working because I saw some EasyJet stuff and some other stuff. Of course, some of it wasn't, and it was generic aircraft or the company livery. So that seemed to be working fine. The other thing, do you use the custom Gatwick airport? Because I have it installed and it did not load in. I actually went out, deleted it out of my community folder, put it back in and reloaded flight sim, but I was in the default Gatwick, which is rather annoying. So I think when this flight is done, I'm going to try it again, and if it still doesn't work, I'm going to have to get a hold of the author, because this is the first time I've had that where the airport hasn't appeared. Alright, so we're coming up for 29,200 now. So we're well out over the channel. We're basically going to be flying out over the, I'm not sure what they call that area of France. Out towards Brest and stuff, that little peninsula, then down over the Bay of Biscay. And we then make landfall over Spain and then basically fly down the western or eastern edge of Portugal. So given the ATC coverage currently, we may or may not be running into air traffic down in Lisboa, but we probably, yeah, I think that does, it follows the border. So we're gonna, if they stay online, we'll be in Lisbon control when we get down that far. But that's still a little whiles away. Alright. So we're in open climb now. That's 31,000 feet. Just get my chat back up where I can see it. Brittany, thank you. Yeah, Brittany, Gascony, Normandy, that's all these areas up here that I always get a little bit mixed up. So currently got winds pretty much on our right side at about 75 knots here. So it shouldn't affect us too much. As I said when we were doing the flight planning, we got a trip wind component of a headwind of 5 knots. So while we'll be pushing us sideways, it shouldn't affect our progress across the ground. In fact, you can see our ground speed and our true airspeed are, you know, within 10 knots of each other. So that's a good sign. So 3,000 feet to go. And we're about 34 minutes since we pushed back from the gate, so it's not too bad. .782 is our Mach number, so we're doing good there. So Nick, I guess since you followed me at Gatwick, there was no issue with you seeing the Air Portugal livery. I think that's one of the ones we tested yesterday. Have I tried the printer? No. I've got I downloaded the latest development version this morning. Not the experimental. Let me go into the... let me get a... weather request. Look perfect. I sent Blasted Kid the link to, and he was going to try to get it working as well for the Fly UK livery. Let's see, messages received. There's the Metar. All right. Is it printing? It is printing. And they've separated it properly now. That's awesome. So, guys, here you go. We have the ability now, instead of having to scribble down and jot and write all the weather down, and then, especially if you've got it on the screen on your McDo, writing it down, then having to go in and enter it into performance. You can just print it out now and refer to it. So we can see here Gatwick weather, and then the Faro weather, which is great. And you can do all four. You can fill it up, do four. You can also do ATIS. So if we go options, AOC, ATIS source. So if I click here and go VATSIM, and I go return, and I go to AOC. Oh, I'm still in options. We go ATSU, AOC, and I want an ATIS, and I go, I want my departure airport ATIS. So that should give me the Gatwick ATIS. I know that's there because I was looking at it before we went. And we go back here, message received. I'm a little early. I'll wait for the company message. Okay. So message received, and I go to the ATIS. Oh, it's LPFR. What? ATIS. It's arrival. I want... Sorry, departure. Let's send that now. Alright, so we'll go back here, we'll wait for the message again. So there's no controller online down at Faro that's put in an ATIS, which is why I have the weather up in a tab. I can just look at it. Message received. Alright, am I doing something wrong? Might be too far away now. Departure. Arrival. No, I want departure. We'll give it another shot. But at least the weather is printing out. That's pretty cool. Alright, so back to the company message. Alright, it's still pulling up LPFR, so let's go back. We'll go to ATIS, and we're going to put... Oh. So we'll put it in manually. EG Kilo Kilo. And we'll send that one. And we'll see what that does. There we go. So there's the ATIS. So we'll hit print. Out she comes. And now we can go over here. Zoom in. Like that. And we can go to the prior one by clicking on it. And there's the current ATIS, although it is kind of hard to read. It is a little small. It's really small, actually. But the information is there. Same information that you have here. Be nice to zoom in that a little bit more, but can't at the moment. $35,000. No, we're going to 36,000. Why are we at 35? Get up there. Yeah, I noticed that. I also noticed that it's printed smaller than the Medar, which makes it hard to read. Now I got my resolution turned down to 1080 on a big monitor for the stream, so that may be making it a little bit more difficult as well. But it is a great feature. Love it. Alright, so we're going to get our climb up to the 36,000. Must have misdialed when I entered that in. And then once we are there, yeah, I'll have to do that. Set up another view. Let's try that now. Problem is the engine throttles are in the way.
In a few moments, our lovely flight attendants will
See, my problem right now is I can't zoom in far enough to get a good, clear read on it. My zoom seems to stop. Unless I do... let's see if I can do something here. So if I go up and I guess I could do it that way. Oh well, yeah, that would work. Something like that. So if we go to our cockpit view and then we want to look down at the slip, that'll work. Good idea, Nick. Thanks. Alright, where are we right now? Oh, we're coming up to Brittany, the coast of. Everything is going along peachy. So we're in the cruise. The cabin crew is getting ready to start their service. So let's oh, looks like London Center, London Control rather, just came on behind us. That's fine, we're going to ignore them. And we'll get a little entertainment going for all you people in the back there. So let's Alright, so I'm going to go off chat for a bit, or the mic anyway. I'll be in chat and let you enjoy the movie. See you in a bit.
Step right up, no crowding, no pushing. The greatest show for children as well as people alike, for only 1/10 of a dime. And it's so funny I have to laugh myself. Now you better hurry.
Over here, this is the one. Don't pay any attention to that punk. See this?
Right
show,
here,
this
folks,
is
going on. Step right up, mister. Only one seat left, one seat left. Step right up, how many?
You get 6 pennies for a nickel here.
You get 7 pennies for a nickel here.
Did anybody say an 8?
Not me, brother.
Let me show you a sample.
Oh, yeah. I seen him first. Right over here. There's the greatest show of it. Come right in. Here's my
Come here. I got something that I want you to see. Here's a scene from one of me pictures.
To view this masterpiece, would you loan me a penny, for which I will gladly pay you back Tuesday?
Okay. Here you are.
Thank you, sir.
Who's that knocking at my door?
Oh, you kid. Moving, man.
Hello, Toll. Tubby and terrific.
Coochie coo.
Oh, he just carried me away. Ain't he wonderful?
I can't move around here without that guy moving in on me all the time.
Bye. Come up again.
Back,
What a man.
No, I've seen that.
Well, the intermission is over right this way. Here's a nickel show for a penny.
I'm expecting a check.
Oh, you're lucky.
Will you advance me a penny, for which I will gladly pay you back Tuesday?
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll think it over yet, fella. Here you are. This one's on the house, There we are. There goes that jitter mug now. He thinks he knows a lot about trucking, but I'll show him a thing or two. Well, the first movement from not paying the rent. Can't play light opera on this one. There we go. That's the best show you ever saw with my money, Oh, hey,
Come on, hey, you.
Oh, if you got the number of that truck.
I got something over here I want to show you. This is one of the best ones we ever had.
Very well.
Put it on the bag. Let's see what you got there, fella. What are you trying to do? Fan me out or something?
You won't even see this one.
Wow.
Here's the old drop ball. You won't see this one either.
Oh, wow.
No, it's given a twist ball.
No, it's not satisfactory at all. I do not consider it worth the money.
What are you talking about? That's one of the best pictures we ever made. You don't know what's good.
This guy started on a shoestring and he's got to end the same way. That's what Come on, young fella, right with me. Gave that guy a good lesson that time. Now here's a picture, which is a picture. You pay me Tuesday, Hey. All right, batter up, here we go. Right one. Right two, you'll have to do better than that. Easy 8 ball. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Whoa. Come on, put up your nose.
Why must we always fight? Can't we be friends?
Oh, you want to make friends, huh? Well, that's all right with me. Let bygones be bygones. Share, like be a good neighbor. That's what I am. Oh, hey, wow. Hey, oh, yeah.
I hope you like that little cartoon there. So it looks like the clouds are clearing up down here. We get a little bit of a view. We are just about to head over the Bay of Biscay. And that'll take us down to Spain. And looks like Madrid Center, or Madrid Radar is up, so we'll be chatting with them shortly. Looks like the clouds are clearing up down here. Get a little bit of a view. Not sure what that was. Let me jump back to the cockpit. I just had a complete failure. I'm going to get a shot of this. Nick, I'm disconnecting. I just lost everything in the aircraft. That is a first for me in this airplane. I don't know what has happened. It just shut off. So that's going to do it for the stream, guys. I don't know what's happened there. She just beeped and that was the end of it. Rather frustrating today trying to get things set up, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So we'll see you again next time. I'll be streaming again next weekend if I don't jump in during the week. But I got to figure out what's going on. Thank you very